How is everybody? This is Oki's kitchen table, and I'm doing the challenges for my long-term binder. These are for bills that come up once a quarter or once a year. Things like the water, the electricity, that sort of thing. So I have quite a chunk that I'm going to deal with today. My electricity bill came in and I had so much left over. I'd put too much away, which is, first world problems, right? That $175 extra. And I decided just to reallocate that back in to the bills that I've got that are coming up before the next electric bill. So I've broken it all down into small notes and I've added the $50 in for this week. So there's quite a few there. And I'm just going to roll the dice and see where they end up allocated and see what we can finish of these today, hopefully. Okay, and I've got some pretty coloured pens. Excuse me, just organising myself badly. There we go. Let's do some rolling. I'll have to make changes as I go too because I didn't have enough $5 notes. 6, 3, enough space to breathe. 5, 4. I'll make that a 10. Use up these $10 notes. If I can stop throwing them. 1, 6. Some of them are going to easily be filled quite quickly. Should probably be marking them off as I go, but this video would get very long if I did that, so you'll just have to believe me when I say that I did it. I think after this week I'm going to have to add a lot more than 50 each week because those future bills are starting to get closer and closer. It's so infuriating, isn't it? The way that time speeds up as you get older. It's rude. It's not what I signed up for. Try and ask for a refund on that, I think, on getting older. Not what I asked for. But I think too that I think the reason I'm getting more serious about managing my money now is to do with the sale of my property falling through. I was living in limbo and just sort of thinking, yeah, everything's temporary. But now actually I'm going to have to do things so that these changes are permanent and for the longer term. And I think that's why I've sort of included, I've started counting my longer investments in the money I have saved rather than just thinking of it as gone for 15 years, I hope that made sense. It made sense in my head before I started to say it. Yeah, that maybe it will make me feel better about putting that money away if I get to regularly see how much I have, that it'll be a motivator. That made more sense. Okay. The 6 again. Thankfully those $10 notes are gone now. 3, could just power through them. 3, 5. Some of these challenge sheets are like $300, so that'll be fine, but some of them are definitely going to overflow because I only had you know, $15 left to fill. So then more money to play with next week, right? Or I can just reallocate them now, I suppose. 3 and a 6. 2, 6, 6, 5 plus 1, 2. I will do them now. I understand if colouring in's not your thing. I won't hold any grudges. Okay, and did I bring anything to lean on? No, I did not. Why would I? There we go. Sorry about that, me disappearing and finding that so I don't draw all over my kitchen bench. So 10, there is only 30 and that's full. So 30 is full and that's done. And that's a 50. So that will go towards probably a birthday. I've got some birthdays coming up. What's this one? That one has 10, 25 and it's full. 5 and it's full. Thank you, Groot, for looking after $50 worth of savings. Put money with it. Have a look. This one is, oh, that's a big one. That's fine. So it's a 25 at the moment. So I need 15 to fill the next star. And then luckily that's a whole star. That worked out. Okay. And it's not going to be a work of art. Okay. 2 whole stars. That one's not finished yet. Okay, and that's, I'm sure you cannot read those, but they say 3232. So it's $10 per line. So 10, 20, 30, 40 I need. Well, there's actually one that's not full. Wow. Well, another one that's not full. Okay. So that one's also going back in. Let's have a look here. Oh, that's a huge one. That will never go through. Okay. 10, 20, $30. Which these are 5 each. Beautiful colouring in there. Well done, Oki, your Picasso. Well, Picasso kind of did a lot of scribbling and weirdness, didn't he? I don't know who all the other famous artists are. Banksy. Might be a Banksy, just graffiti over everything. With style and taste, of course. And this one. 50, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 to colour in for this one. And that one goes back in as well. Sorry for the jump there. So these are the 2 that are actually completed, and so that's $100. I'm going to switch it out for a $100 note because otherwise I end up with a million small change. And I need to allocate that because that's completed. That's going into passport. There we go. And again, sorry. So there's also $35 left over that overflowed after the 2 challenges were completed. So I'm just going to pop that $35 back in there and I'll just roll the dice with it next week. So that's me done for today. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.